Hi, Verna Fisher here, Integrative Wisdom. We are on part 6 of our chakra series, and we are going to be talking about chakra number 5, the throat chakra. So it is here, so that would make sense, right? The throat chakra, kind of like the heart chakra. Well, except the heart's not to the side, it's in the center of the chest. Throat chakra right here. The issues related to that could be the thyroid gland, the parathyroid, things of that nature. And yet, one of the things that was very interesting to me as I was preparing my notes is the idea that really all illness can stem from this particular chakra, because our struggle here with this particular chakra is that we have to make decisions and choices. And if we're not paying attention and listening in, we could be missing some very important components related to decisions and choices, things that we should be doing, things that we need to stop doing, things of that nature. So with this particular energy center, we've gone from tribal power, which was, everybody together and we have to follow the rules and figure that out. Then we moved into our personal power. And so we began to tell the tribe, that doesn't seem to be what I'm called for to do. And now we're moving into, interestingly, offering our power up so that we are actually saying, not my will, but thy will. So surrendering to the divine, surrendering to God, and becoming a partnership with the divine. And so therefore, we will begin to notice that we will get nudges. We will begin to notice that we have these synchronicities. We will begin to notice we don't feel right when certain things are happening. And yet what stops us is our fear. And so in this particular place that we find ourselves with the energy of the throat chakra, fear is the challenge, right? And our ability to make decisions and make choices. And as I like to say, not making a decision is making a decision. So it behooves us to begin to pay attention to these things. Strengths that come from this energy more deeply and more aware of it is a sense of faith in something more than just what you see in the material world. Self-knowledge, the ability to really tune in and ask, okay, what is that nudging that I'm getting right here? I got that. I talked about, being led to come out to Escondido and get this beautiful little retreat space. And personal authority. So the ability to look around and say, I need to stop. I need to start. I need to listen. Okay. And this can be, it can be pretty heavy in the sense of if we've made some decisions and choices based on fear, we could be being asked to stop. So that's pretty heavy. But it can also be pretty powerful in the sense of we begin to feel inspired. We begin to feel that sense of somebody's got my back and everything is going to be okay, even if everything isn't okay, right? Even if everything is falling apart in a worldly kind of a way, there is a sense that we are following the path that we need to follow. I like this one because we don't really think about this too much, but we carry the energy of our choices. Okay, we carry the energy of our choices. And so if this body is an energetic entity and we have been over and over and over again making the wrong decision or not making a decision because we didn't want to hurt somebody's feelings, because it was going to be really scary to try something new, because we didn't know how it was going to turn out. We didn't know why we were getting the prompts. All of those things. in this particular energy center, surrendering to the will of God would be, okay, I don't know why, I don't know how, but I do know something is leading me. Something is leading me. And so that choice that I make to change something, the choice that I make to start something, because I am being led there. This persona, this soul is being told, you have work to do. You have work to do. So some of the challenges here, and I see this so much right now, lying carries repercussions, and not just in the material world, but lying will create energy havoc, which can then lead to physical ailments, right? So, because we're talking about an integrative system here, body, mind, spirit, soul, not just, spirit, not just body, but working together, the whole package. So, not only lying to others, but lying to ourselves. Lying to ourselves. So, if we're trying to make something happen out in the world, maybe it's a big business deal, maybe it's a big relationship that we want to get going, maybe it's a job. And so we say, well, one little lie is not going to hurt. One little this. Well, guess what? It will. And it will hurt not only the people you're telling the lie to, because they will find out, but it's going to hurt you on an energetic level. And it's going to build up. So, the idea of what goes around comes around. If you're making these decisions and doing these things without really listening in to yourself, it's going to show up somehow. You're not going to get a pass for it. So, the challenge here is to seek guidance. To seek guidance. And I like this line in Carolyn Mace's book, Anatomy of the Spirit. And I've read the book before, but this one really came to me as I was doing this work and this prep. We are the vessels through which energy becomes matter. We've heard, and I've said this one, thoughts are things, or people will say that our thoughts become things. Well, I like this even better. We are the vessels through which energy becomes matter. And so let's use this vessel in the best way possible, because we really need us to be doing a better job right now. Determine what is motivating us, fear or faith, right? So many things that are going on right now are based on fear. I'm afraid. And we don't know how to stop what's going on. We don't know how to change what's going on. We don't know how to control what's going on. So we stop. And we figure out how to trust something outside of the material world. And you need to figure out what that is for yourself. So, I guess wrap it up this way, in the sense of letting go of the need to know why, letting go of our judgments, release our expectations. We trust and we listen. We recognize when we're afraid, but we don't let that stop us. We make a choice, and we listen to the inner prompt, and we pay attention to the synchronicities. And then we have the courage to act. So it's not letting our mind control things. It's not just empty heart emotion, but it's working together, head and heart, through the throat chakra. Now, you may have heard a lot of people talk about speaking their truth, right? And so it's acting our truth. Okay. What are we being called for? What is it that we need to listen to on a deeper level, and begin now to make those decisions? nurture this amazing vessel that you are. All right, that's it. Part 6, Chakra 5. Guess what's tomorrow? Part 7, Chakra 6, right here. And then we'll be at 7, right there. Yay! And then maybe we'll do some, we'll actually, have you begin to focus and practice if you have never done that before, to feel, oh, I do send out energy. And I have an intention with it. And I'm sending it to you right now. For whatever it is that you need right now. Take it. Take it in. Hugs and love, everybody. See you tomorrow.